Are on the platform, boy, I'm getting some response to my critique of the self-serving pile of horse manure that was Bussie Doyle's valedictory speech in Parliament last night. But I want to move on to the local body campaign, which has already generated accusations of dirty tricks, etc. The Wellington mayoral race, in which it would appear that the Labour Party machine backing Andrew Little is going to sweep the results, and Andrew Little will be the next mayor of Wellington, having taken part in a very sophisticated hit job on independent candidate Ray Chung in basically cahoots with outgoing useless mayor Tory Whanau, who campaigned to get elected as an independent but was always part of the Green Labour cabal in Wellington, which has the city performing more poorly economically than anywhere else in the country, and basically businesses dropping like flies every week in downtown. But there are people campaigning to change that. A number of truly independent groups and organisations have emerged to put up candidates in this year's local body elections. Better Wellington, you've heard their advertisements here on the platform, and another outfit called Independent Together. And they're organisations strongly opposed to national politics or party politics being played out on the local body stage. The IT team is, I think, associated with Ray Chung, who is still in the race, though having been smeared nationally with the help of David Fisher from the Herald and some really weird tricks. Ray's looking a little dead in the water. One of the criticisms of Andrew Little is that, he's just a Labour Party apparatchik, and that he has an anger problem, which he displayed the one time I interviewed him about his mayoral race here on the platform. But 2 nights ago in Wellington, that anger problem appears to be at the forefront again, and I want you to listen to the story that I'm not going to share with you, but Rhonda Fitzpatrick, who is a volunteer for the organisation Independent Together, who's joining us by video link. Rhonda is going to tell us her story with my assistance, and I guess you can make some assessment of the character of Andrew Little as a result of that. Rhonda, firstly, welcome to the platform, and thank you for joining us. I know it's not the most comfortable thing to do a video interview on media, so I do appreciate you're probably well outside your comfort zone right now.
Definitely outside my comfort zone, yeah.
All right, well, look, just stick with me. It's like we're having a yarn. You've given me a written statement, and we had a chat on the phone yesterday. But let's go back. So you're a volunteer, right? You work for the Independent Together team, and you've been doing a bit of work with and for Ray Chung, right, on the campaign trail?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, okay. So night before last, you go to a mayoral debate at the Stuff offices. Is that down in Featherston Street?
Brandon Street.
Brandon Street, okay. You're down in Brandon Street. You're along there as what? Are you kind of Ray's unofficial media minder kind of person?
No, I'm just really a support person. I do a range of different things, including sometimes just chauffeuring to different meetings and
driving them around.
Just,
Good on you.
Help them out with everything. Yeah.
All right, you don't get paid for that?
Nope.
All right. Okay. Okay. And why do you do that?
Well, I believe Ray's it would be a really great mayor for Wellington, and Wellington really needs a big change. Our rates are just absolutely soaring, and we need to get politics out of Wellington and get our councillors back in there focusing on what they should be doing, which is working hard for Wellingtonians and focusing on our infrastructure and delivering critical services that only council can provide.
All right.
And I think Ray's got that direction.
Okay, and you believe in him. Fair enough, you're allowed to. So you go to this mayoral debate, which was live. Was it being streamed by Stuff?
Yeah, I believe it was live streamed.
And Andrea Vance, who I think now lives in Queenstown, was the moderator. Was she? Yep. And a whole lot of candidates there, including Ray and Andrew Little.
Yes.
Right. Now, Ray, I see, because Stuff have made a whole lot of this, Ray had some notes in front of him, right? Do you know anything about those notes? Did you have anything to do with those notes?
Yes, I prepared those notes for him so that he had something to reference if questions came up.
And were they like talking points or campaign points?
Yeah, they were campaign points. They were bullet points on items that he might want to raise or discuss.
Okay. No crime in that. No crime in being briefed and ready, is there? Now, Rhonda, what happened during the course of the debate to those notes? Because this is where this thing gets interesting. What happened? So he's got the notes there and he's referring to them or reading from them. What happened?
Well, he actually wasn't. He just had them beside him, literally on the table right beside him. And he was in a conversation with Andrea Vance, and I guess Andrew didn't like where it was going, so he reached across and grabbed the top notes off his table in front of Ray and pulled them over and started reading them out loud.
So just hang on. So Andrew Little just pinched Ray's notes in the middle of the debate. Correct. And started reading them.
Yes.
Unreal. Okay. Yeah. And what did he say when he was reading the notes? What was he on about?
He basically read the first line, I guess. What was it? A vote for Andrew Little will see your rates increase. But they were private notes. It wasn't for him to start reading.
Which he'd pinched. He just pinched. Yeah. Okay. And then what did he say about that?
About why he pinched them? No.
What was he going on? Oh, this is what your notes say. What was the reaction of Andrea Vance and everyone else?
Oh, well, they were just looking at him. But yes, he grabbed them. I kind of went, oh, that's just not right. So that's when I stepped in and sort of went take them back.
So you went step up, you take the notes, you can give them back here. You've pinched them. All right.
Yeah.
And I'd say, you know what I'd say? I'd say, Rhonda, fair bloody enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Does
it's what you would do. You'd stand up for someone.
Yeah. And you're as kind of minder, unofficial, unpaid. What did Andrew do when you grabbed hold of the notes?
Oh, he pulled back. He wouldn't let me take them.
No.
He pulled back. So I had my hand on them to take them off, and I said something. I don't think you can have those, to take them back, because I was going to put them back on the table.
Yeah, and what did he say?
He pulled away, and he carried on with what he was saying, reading what was on it.
Did the adjudicator, did Andrea Vance do anything?
No.
So how did that stop? How did that situation resolve itself?
Well, I mean, I kind of stood there because I couldn't get them off, and just kind of appealed to her, looked at her and tried to appeal to her to step in and basically bring some order to the meeting, at which stage Andrew had put the notes back. And then I stepped away and he went on.
And the meeting carried on.
Made some comment about...
But he'd achieved his goal of disrupting what Ray was saying by stealing something. Okay. So did he apologise? Did he apologise or was he asked for an apology during the debate?
No.
Wow, okay. Well, that in itself is pretty stunning, right? But really what interests me is what happened after this meeting, after the cameras were off. Take us through that, Rhonda.
Oh, just before we do that, after the notes, he also then launched in and made a lot of false comments too, as he handed those notes back about
being written by Better Wellington and Okay, well let's just park that for a moment. What happened after the debate was over?